I had a close call where I thought I deleted all my data. But I think I didn't. And that I fixed it. Hopefully, if I'm lucky. But I still got some stuff to do. So this, I have a way to pull all the users. How do I want to organize this? Probably users, then project, something like that. You think that would make sense? Yeah, which means all of these places, this is mine, where there's a user and then there's just these scenes. I think it should be project, then the project name. Then that project should probably have like a list, like source files or something like that. Yeah. So like user whatever, and then project whatever. I think that would make the most sense. Although I'm supposed to not put these, I'm not supposed to nest these too deeply. But if I just have an entry for project, I think it makes sense to have user whatever and then project whatever. I don't think it would really make sense to query a project separately from a given user. That doesn't make that much sense to me. Where's my thing? Yeah, so I'll do that. So this will be user, this, then project, dragging. Then like source. Then the source file should be dragging, and then this one thing, I think. I think for now, I just want to put this under another thing called projects. Yeah. Hopefully without nuking anything. Okay. Get a ref to the root, then I'll do snapshot or whatever. Await get of this. And I'll just log that. So it should just read that data and do nothing with it, just print it. That's a data snapshot, I guess. So this dot val. Okay, so that's just user whatever. Okay, that's just literally printing it. I still can't read the my image for some reason. So that's kind of weird, but anyway. So now I'm going to say, I'll call this data. And that's what I'll log when I'll log it. Then what I have to do is for let UID object.keys. Yeah, these matched up. Okay, object.keys of the data. I should just log those for now. Oh. Data.user. Okay, so this is all the UIDs. Then what I have to do is I have to do a set. But sets are always pretty scary. I have to get a user ref. It's gonna be database. Actually, I should see how this ref thing even, how to use it properly. Path, which is a string. I wish I had an example or something, but I think this is good enough. Because what I'm looking for right here is user slash that UID. Then I want to set user ref. We'll have to set an object. So I don't want this user UID project. Then at that project, under that project thing, I want to set like, there I want like an object of names. I basically want what's currently under the user. So this will be the project ref. This will be the user ref. Then gonna get the current user data. And that's gonna be, I'm gonna get the user ref. Await that. And this is a snapshot. Current user data snap. Dot val. I'm not gonna do the set yet. Okay, so I'm gonna get the project ref, get the user ref. I'm gonna read the data under the user, which is just all the projects. And then what I have to do is just log that, I guess. And, oh, I did that wrong. This needs these characters. Okay. 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 So now I'm gonna want to write to that project ref. So I'm gonna want to write here slash project. I'm gonna want to put that data there. So it's gonna be set the project ref. That current user data. Okay. That should not destroy everything. Okay, so now that data is basically just duplicated. Okay, cool, cool. Now I'm going to read that. I don't even know how to delete entry. Well, I guess, nah, I won't want to do it here. That'd be super annoying. Okay. It's actually really good. Now under that project, I'm probably going to have like a list of files. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah. Some of them won't be code. It'll be like videos, which is kind of the point of doing this, should also be possible. But for now, let me see if I can change this so that I read and write the data to this project directory. So don't do that. Get code ref and get user ref. So this is looking for a scene, I guess. So it should be slash project slash that. This, the get user ref, I'll just see where this is used. It's probably, wherever it's used, it's probably not working anymore. Where's this selection? And it's not used here. It looks like it's not used anywhere. And all these places that read from the database on their own, I'm gonna want to basically get rid of that. Yeah. Like here, an app. I'm gonna want to just read that from the root element. Oh, this is trying to get the code ref, actually. Oh, this will do user, public, project, whatever. So I don't need this. This can just be this, I think. Snapshot code. If snapshot.exists, this should always be true. So I don't think I need that at all. Thank goodness. I think I can actually just do this. Code is this snapshot.val. I want to not use this dbref business anywhere other than the root element. Get and set, I can use those. So landing page, it's okay to use it there. Although I think those are wrong too. Selection, it's less okay to use it there. Database ref. And this is the same thing. It just needs to be get whatever. Get code ref. And then here, this database ref should just be props by get code ref. Great. Okay, now it's only used in the landing, which is great. User UID project. Alright, now I just have to go through all of these. So that one's correct. This should be project. And there I'm doing that testing stuff. Okay, so if I'm lucky, everything now will still work the same way. Get user ref as accent. Oh, I do use get user ref somewhere. Where? In the landing? Oh, here it's exported. Now in the selection, how does it read this? Is get code ref. Which looks correct. Even though it's not oh, it is aligned. It's gonna do a get of this database ref. Get code ref? Okay, let's see what that does. Yeah, it's gonna read underneath the person's name. Oh, wait. It can't read the project. So this should be like get project data or something. If I had a function just to get the project data, then I could do that. Yeah. Here what I really want is just a list of projects. And that's what I want, not like all of the project data. I wonder if it's worth like storing the source separately from the names of the project. Probably not. It's probably just overcomplicating things. I don't think there's a good reason to do that. I guess it would make things a little bit smaller, but I don't think that matters. But I do basically need this without a project name. Yeah, I could just put... how will I want to do that? I got a project, and I'm gonna have the full data, then projects with only the keys. And that would make some sense. That's probably what I'll end up doing with the users as well. Okay, I guess I might as well write that then, I guess. So this one for each user. I need to get user that and then project. I'll call it like projects ref. Then projects, which will be just the keys. Then I want to read. Await this dot val. I won't set yet. I'll just console log that. Oh, let's just run into this. Let's see. Landing 431. Oh, that should be the whatever. Project ref. Get whatever dot val is not a function. I think that's, yeah, okay. I'll just call this a snap. Okay, that's a lot better. I'm gonna set the projects. I want to set a list. Set project ref. I don't even know how to do this. What I want to do, like whatever dot map. Oh no, object dot keys. I think. Well, it looks like it. What happened here? For most people, this is right. What's this one with just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, this is like a string. Wait, I think I've seen this one that where under their projects there's just directly a string for one of these. Let's see. P0S? POS? Maybe I'll just call this dragging. What is this? Seen that thing? Man. I think it's dragging. So here I'm just gonna add dragging with the value of this. Oh, that should be under project though. It should be project, then that. So now that that's there, I'm gonna want to remove this. Add beneath your project. Can I add it without a value? Man. I'll just put test here, I guess. How do I add beneath it? Oh, I have to do it there. I'm so scared I'm gonna delete something. Okay, so she project. Dragging. And then like this. Okay. Kind of weird how they happened synchronously or whatever, asynchronously. But anyway, no, I guess that's actually not that weird. Filtering seeds in the database, that makes sense. Okay, now I'm gonna get this and on project ref, I'm gonna write those keys. Wish me luck. Why is it like zeros now? What did I do? Oh, that should have been projects. Wait, what? Oh, I think I screwed this up again. Yeah, I did. Now project doesn't make any sense. Man. Okay. I think I just had to do this though. User UID project. User ref, so it's gonna read from the user. It won't want the project there though. I basically want to delete the project entry under all of these now. So I'll try doing that. I think I'll need this, the user ref. So user/UID/project I want to delete. And I think you do that by setting with nothing. Where's the... Call remove? I didn't know you could do that. Huh. So I guess I'll have to import that. Git set remove here. So I want to do this. I want to call remove on database, which is the root. I want to do user at UID. project. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't need the user ref in that case. Oh, I need to close this. Okay. Good luck. Peace numb. What happened? 436. Oh, this takes only a ref? Oh, so did I delete everything again? Because that would be fun. No, it's all still here. Including project, which I was trying to remove. But what was this? This should be database, this project. This is what this is supposed to be. What was that bug it said? Can I read property piece num of undefined? Am I supposed to be passing a path or a ref? Remove, it takes a ref. Oh, database isn't a DB ref. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay, that removed the project entry. Okay. Now that that's done, I want to do this again. So read that user ref, then write it to user UID project. Okay, good luck. This, of course, this one has it twice. What's with this undefined one, man? It's probably because you're allowed to have an empty file name or an empty project name, so that's probably my fault. Guess it's still doing the right thing. But I don't want that. Now I want to remove all of them that aren't project. Or I could add the projects list. Project data snap equals get of database project. Okay. Project data not snap. It's gonna be this dot val. I'll try logging that. Client is offline. That might be my fault. Oh, does this need user? Oh, it did it only once. Snap.val is not a function. Oh, this needs to, oh wait. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is a set bb_ref this one's going to be user, not caps, UID, reject, plural, this should be object that keys of that data. Okay. I have no idea if that worked. Great, projects as a list. I hope it gets read as a list though, that looks kind of weird. Let me just print out the projects. Projects data snap. Now get projects. Do that. Yep, it's read as a list. Okay, great. So, what that means, I have this git code ref, which is really it's like git project data, something like that. So now what I want is like git project list. Git project list, I guess I could call it. Oh, but this is getting a ref. Even though you're only going to do one thing with the ref, basically. You're just going to read the value from it. Well, I guess you do have to do the promise thing. Let's see. How can I... because I'm just going to do a get of this. Snapshot equals await that. That's what I want to do, essentially. But now this is a async function. So maybe it's not any more difficult than that. This feels like more Asian than usual. Because we get project list. So now what I want to do here is just this. For that scene of get project list. Now push that to the scenes. I think I won't have to do any of this. Okay, let's see. Oh, this thing's doing a ton of extra work. Get project list is not a function. What? So here I get project list. Firstly, this random scripting that I do at the bottom. Don't need to do any of that. This will call prompts get project list. Maybe this can't be async, or it can only be an async if I await or something like that. That kind of makes sense. Would sort of make sense. Because I don't have an async setup function. Where is it? Oh, I didn't log it. A promise, yeah. Which actually makes so much sense because it's an async function. So I think I can just async setup. I don't think there's any huge deal with that, to be honest. But there might be. Nope, same thing, still a promise. What was this doing before? I just used it then. Okay. I wanted this to be like really easy, but I guess I can't do that. I'd rather not. I could just give them back the ref. Then once they have the ref, they can do whatever they want. But I also feel like that'd be a lot of redundant code. Yeah, I'll just leave it async, I guess. Just leave it async, and then I can do like this dot then. Assuming I know how to use then. Okay, great. They can say that scene of scene list. Scene's not like whatever. I'll push that scene. Okay, now it's just get that project list. And I'll chain the then. So that when I get the scene list, I'll just, for each thing in the scene list, push it there. Okay. Almost. How was I pushing it before? name colon whatever. Okay, so I'll try that. Okay, and I think this is working now. Let's see if that works. And it looks like it is. So now I just need to make sure when you create a new project, you've got to add to the projects list and the project list. So here? Ref example 6. The new project name. Oh my god, I have project there. Jeez. I don't think that ever ran. Oh my gosh, everyone has a project name called project, whatever. Deal with that later. Alright, so there's the new project name. It's gonna write that project there. So I'm gonna say update project data. That's what this is. Then what we're going to do next is update the project list. And for that, I'm gonna say ref equals pp-ref of some other thing. Database with this projects. Basically just call this project list snap. It's gonna be a get of that. And then await set ref. I think I have to like append to that. Okay. I don't even know how to concatenate arrays in JavaScript. Concat, does it return array1.concat array2? I guess I could just do push. That's the way to do it, right? Oh, I don't really care about that. I think all I care about is do this dot concat and then like an array containing this. What happens if you call concat with something that isn't an array? Oh, this time it is an array, but let's see. Guess it still works. Arrays and or values, okay. Okay, so it's gonna await this. It's gonna get this list. It's gonna set that same place with a project list that can cat with this. So that looks correct. Don't know what that warning's for, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, like I'm dragging or something like that. I don't dare try to save this right now, although I think it should work. Oh, this is where I have to check that the name exists, I think. Wait, create new project name. That's passed to like landing or something, selection. Project name dot length is 0. Then I'll just like say you can't do that. Create new project. And do project name. That's it, and then return. Maybe we should go ahead and see if the project exists already. Like if I bring this before this, so I update the project list first. Then, all this should be let. Now I can read this, get that project list. I can say if that new project name is, isn't it like contains or something? Includes. Okay. The new project name. Darn. Darn. That's what I want. Great. I'll just say like project already exists. And then return. Okay. Now it kind of seems like I don't need these two comments. I can just do this. Project, I'll say list and data. Okay, cool. I think just saving I was kind of scared of it before, but I think it's actually right. If I look at save whatever, save function, save file, it's just going to use the git code ref. Maybe this shouldn't be bound to like the present data.name. It is kind of weird to only be able to pull the data for the specific thing that you're presenting with. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a little weird. But this should be called get project data, definitely. So I'm gonna try to make a change to this. So pass, save that. Then I guess I go back, open it again. It's still there. So saving is doing the right thing. That's a neat video I was able to produce. Okay, so I have this, get the code ref. It should be called get project data. Guess I can just make that change now. Get project data. Selection and present. So here, get project data, get project list, okay. And what was the other place? Present. Oh, actually... Wait. Get project data. Oh, this returns a ref. So it doesn't actually return the project data. It returns a ref that you can use to get the project data, but whatever. So maybe I shouldn't have done that, actually. I should have tried to migrate it. But whatever. Oh, and I can't just use await there. I guess using then is actually a little better than await. Like in selection? Not then. So it won't wait on that request. That'll actually be better. I don't know how to format this. So I can start doing other stuff without waiting. We'll be a little faster. Label of undefined. Oh, because I loaded the lab. I want to go here and then do whatever. That was weird, and I saw that label thing again. Although this did go to the wrong, it didn't go to the initial scene I was expecting. It's failing to read my picture, but that's okay. Yeah, that seems right. So I got this, the Git project list. I guess I can go back to cleaning up the database now. And hopefully not nuking it from orbit. Okay, I'm gonna delete everything that isn't the project and projects directories. Jeez, this recursive nonsense. So that's not gonna be fun. But I gotta do it. Okay. So I get all this for UID. What? I'm gonna need the projects. So that's what I have here. Then let me just log that. So let me do this. And this isn't setting anything, it's only reading. Anyway, this looks right. So it has that list of scenes. What I'm going to do is for project of projects data remove. What I'm going to want to remove is the PBR for that database project. Oh no, UID / that name. UID / the name. That's what I want to get rid of. I have to make sure I'm not going to destroy this. Database, that's a database. I believe. Let's just run get database. User UID project, and that's the project name. Okay. Good luck. Self. Great, so now there's only project, and that has all the project data. Then projects has the list of projects. Except for a bunch of people. How do so many people have just projects? That's really weird. Well, even on public, there's only projects. Maybe it's something to do with that project bug. The project name, yeah, I have no idea. But that does mean I'm probably gonna have to reload this. So is it like here? Okay, let's see which ones had the empty entries. So ULNY. Oh, because they have a project called project. And so that's dumb. But okay. No, not just that. So now I'm gonna want to print set and print the root DB. And this does have user at the top. Okay. So I set, then the root ref, okay. This is temp 1. This is temp 2. So set the root ref. Then I want to get that data from DB2. Was it like X clip dash selection C? And go ahead and close that. I think it's like this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing where there's like project slash project and stuff. So what I'll do this ref user slash UID slash project slash project. I'll remove this. Okay. Then I have to go and get rid of project. Wait. Yeah, I'll get rid of projects. This list entry with project. So I'll get projects. What's that? And look at this for inspiration. UID projects. That's gonna read a list, so snapshot get that. Okay, so I've got that snapshot. This dot val. I'm going to do is a set of project ref is user, a UID, and then projects. Then I'm going to have this, like that filter. Remove from array. There must be an easier way to do this. Array.filter. It's not just an array.remove. Pop, shift, splice, filter. I don't know if filter even returns an array or not. Guess I'll try to use filter. You have to like find it with index of. Jeez. Old style. I guess I'll do this. Item, arrow, item, not equal. Project, I think is what I'm looking for. Okay, let's try that. Did anything happen? Okay, that's weird. No, it's still there. Let me just log this. Whatever that val is not a function. Oh, that needs an await. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, now project has that one. Projects, same thing. And that's the case for this one, just the name, and this one, some data. That is great. Okay. So the next thing to do is delete everything other than project and projects. So what I should be able to do is get the projects list just like this. Then I'll say for project name. I'll do a remove. Of not this. Is UID project? Oh, it's not even project. It's just UID slash that project name. Now if you have a project named project, that'd be bad. It's just this. UID project name. Okay. Beautiful. If I look at public, projects, that's correct. Project, also correct. Okay, maybe I'm done with this for now. Hopefully. So now oh yeah, I was thinking of maybe one day I'd want to have a list, like a user list. But I don't think I need to do that right now. There's not even really a use for it right now. But it's great that it has this projects list. Then what I can do is under this, for each project, it should have like a bunch of files. I don't know if a project, probably an object. Maybe you could just have like, maybe a list of files is fine for now. Like that could just be a list of files. The one day I might want to add like created, time for like created, things like that. I mean, right now it's basically only one file, but maybe we should just make that an object right now and then like files. It'll be like user UID, project whatever, files. And then that would have all the files. I think that makes sense. Then you could do user whatever, project whatever, and like created. Yeah, okay. So does anything not work right now? Saving. Pass here, save that, and go back. Come back. Okay, so that's there. Save that again, come back. Okay, cool. Why is that not doing anything? It's not even logging anything. Okay, I'm gonna rerun this, see if that changes anything. That'll run something. If I come here, okay, there it goes. Must have been some transient bug. Okay. So saving works. I have to try making another project. Which unfortunately I don't have a way to delete projects, which is a little silly. It should be like my projects and then public projects, something like that. That's how it should be. Well, let me just make sure the dragging... This shouldn't work. Project already exists, yeah. Although it doesn't tell you that, which is kind of dumb. Oh, I'll call it dragging too. So there's dragging 2. Oh, and it appears here, so that means it did work. I'm just going to delete that from here. Okay. And then I want to make sure this works if I log out. Then after that, I'm going to have to push this because I reformatted that database. So who knows what weird ways it could be writing. So I'll log this out.